Welcome back, everybody. I thought it might be fun to do a little bit of wall yoga today. So hopefully you have a place, a space where you'd have a little bit of open wall that you could do in this practice. So find your way there, and then we'll do just a little bit of arm strengthening, a little bit of work at the wall. But I feel like this is one of the best props, best yoga props that exists, and most everybody has a wall. If you decide to use a door, so if you're at a door, make sure that you're using the side where the door doesn't open from. So you're pressing the door closed, not pressing the door open, if that makes sense. So be on the side of the door that you're pressing it closed, just in case. All right, so thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoy. We're gonna start with just some fingertip push-ups. So this is a really great little set of poses that I like to use to help build strength in the wrists and the arms, and also in the upper back. So as people are just starting yoga, sometimes doing the downward facing dogs and hands and knees, even positions where we put a lot of weight in the hands and wrists, that is painful and difficult. And so this is a good set of poses that you can do just to start to build up that strength. And you can do this in your kitchen, you can do it, I would say in your shower, but don't slip and fall. You can do this a lot of places. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna be on your fingertips, like you have a baseball or something underneath your palms, and you're gonna bring them hopefully about shoulder height and shoulder distance apart. And here, you can be close to the wall, and then bend the elbows, bring your nose towards the wall and press. But as you get stronger and more comfortable, you just step your feet a little farther away from the wall, and then you can come up to your tippy toes, but you're gonna lean forward and press it down. I'm gonna bring my hands a little bit lower. And you just go through these little push-ups like this. So let's do 10 together. Find your position that works for you. And then 1, 2, try to keep the elbows tucked in, 3, also building that tricep strength, 4 for chaturanga, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Whew. All right, shake it out. Hopefully that felt good. You can always do more or less, but whatever feels most beneficial for you. So the next thing we're gonna do is a dolphin pose at the wall. So dolphin pose is like a downward facing dog on the forearms. So what you're gonna do is bring your elbows forearm distance apart, and about shoulder height. So they're not way up here, they're not way down here, but shoulder height, shoulder distance apart. So you can do this to measure the shoulders, and then press your palms together and step your feet back a little way. So it's not way back here where your ears are between your arms, but you're kind of in between. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna reach your sit bones back to bring the ears between the arms. So I'm gonna step a little bit farther back, and I'm pressing my elbows and pressing my palms into the wall. Here I want to corset my belly and lift it up nice and strong as I reach my sit bones back, okay? And let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And on your inhale, walk your feet back up. Good release, and let it go. So this is a really nice one. I really like it. So now we're gonna shift over to our downward facing dog at the wall. So place those palms at shoulder height, okay? And shoulder distance apart again. And here we step our feet back a little bit farther. So you're gonna have to play with your distance and figure out what works for you. So again, I'm not stepping so far back here that my arms are straight. It's kind of in the middle, all right? So my arms are almost straight, but I have space to reach my sit bones back. I can go a little bit farther, okay? And then I'm gonna press my sit bones back and straighten my arms to bring my ears between my arms. Again, I'm corseting and lifting my belly, finding that strength, and I'm pushing the wall away. Pushing the wall with all my strength as if I'm trying to hold it up. And let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And then inhale gonna stand it back up. And exhale, whew, shake it out and let it go. All right, so let's turn around. We'll do a little bit of leg work. So if you have a block can be really nice here. I didn't ask you to grab it before we started. So you don't have to have this, but I'm gonna show you both just in case. So bring your feet a little wider than hip distance apart, slightly externally rotated. So we're gonna work on our Malasana squat. And then I'm gonna actually just lean back into the wall here. I'm gonna walk my feet a little bit farther forward. And then I'm gonna start to bend my knees to come down the wall. So here, I'm building strength in the legs. I'm really having that external rotation. I'm not coming all the way down, but I'm pushing my back into the wall. So pushing into my feet so that I've got that strength in the back of the body. Let's take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then inhale and leaning forward to kind of pop up. So this is the strength building version of that. Let's do it one more time. On your exhale, come down, kind of our little yoga wall squat here. Pressing the back into the wall, pressing those knees wide, breathing nice and deep, inhale. And my toes are farther out than my knees here. I wanna make sure that you can see that. My feet aren't back. Good. And then on your inhale, go ahead and stand up. Now, if you have a block, you can bring it here. If you don't, that's okay, you can do it without, but I'm putting it on the highest height. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down on the block. So I'm in this wide Malasana position, and I'm gonna press my back up against the wall, and I can kind of have my arms on the insides of the legs here, just working this little adductor stretch and breathing nice and deep. Now you can have the block a little bit lower, a little wider. The block needs to be a little bit, if it's right up against the wall, it might not work. Breathing nice and deep here. And if you don't have a block, again, you can take your time and you get a little closer to the wall and you just can press the back up against the wall, finding this nice little adductor stretch. Breathing deep here, inhaling and exhaling. Good, and then on your inhale, you can reach out and forward and stand up, or you can put your hands down, lean forward, and use the help of the hands to find your way back up. All right, so we've opened our hips a little bit. We've done a little bit of arm strengthening. We're gonna do a bounce pose because they're nice at the wall. We'll just start with tree pose. So I'm turning my left side to the wall here. I'm gonna have my left hand close. Now if you feel stable, you can just bring that right foot up to the inside. Now push yourself. If it doesn't get there, you can stay with the foot on the inside of the calf, not on the knee, but here we're at the wall, so try really hard, like lift it up, press the foot into the hand, and then you've got the wall here. And then squeeze that left side of the body, lift it up nice and strong. And maybe you reach your arm up, maybe both arms. Wall's here if you need it. Good, inhale, and on your exhale, come down. Let's do the opposite side. I'm gonna turn my back to you. So again, here you can see my back, right? I'm going to lean over against the wall, and I'm gonna reach down and grab my foot, bringing it up, pushing it in there. All right, and I've got the stability. I'm gonna use this to really lift and stabilize that right side of my body. And maybe then I can reach my arm up, get strong, maybe both arms. Maybe I come away from the wall, but then it's here if I need it. And then on your exhale, release with control. So you might not need the wall, but I'll tell you, even if you are stable doing these positions in the center of the room, it's amazing how you can find little improvements by doing just a little bit of wall work every now and then. So I hope you guys enjoy. Namaste.